Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Magic Pengel. As stated last time, we're drawing a Khajiit. Not just any Khajiit. We are drawing the Khajiit of the Let's Play... Well, the model I used was from Oblivion Let's Play, done by Lizard Wizard. As he was the one who requested Stvern. And this took a while, so we're gonna speed that up. Not bad music when it's sped up. I didn't even listen to this when I was editing. Yeah, we're gonna show off the square brush is what they do. It's not hard to assume, but they will make a square or rectangle, depending on your dimensions. Picture that I was using was from the last update, or near the last update, where he's wearing a blue outfit. This will allow us to have various effects, and that head still looks weird to me, but it looks much better once it's on the snout. There we go. Sort of better. Thanks to the thread, luckily we have a couple more suggestions, though unfortunately this will not be entirely complete because the correct line limit necessary is more than what we currently have. That, and there's a few brushes later on that would probably, well, not brushes, palette parts that will make things a little bit better. that works for Fern. Considering what I know, well, not much. Oblivion is a massive, massive pile of bugs at points, so this works out just fine. But as you can see, we're coming up to the paint limit, and there's still parts necessary to put on him. For he does not currently have arms. Proper arms. There is Fern as he currently looks. We'll fix him up between when we gain more, we'll just slowly keep working on him. Because of all the blue, he became a magical type, which is nice. Get some really nice magics out of it. And I meant to look at the encyclopedia, but forgot exactly where everything was, so we're just gonna skip over that. We'll look at it possibly next time. And oh, right. I thought I had OBS not to display my mouse. Ah well. That was me just moving the window back into a better seen position.
Do you want to enter?
Bring back in Kirby. No, let's get Dracula in here too. Instead of Kirby, instead of Slender.
Do you really think you can beat me? Well, I'm going to give you a lesson in losing.
Right. So because I have the book here, you're currently facing Milo.
This will make you cry, but it's not my fault.
Being a defense type, his block is automatically to be reflect. Just like all blocks for blocker types are reflect. And you can see the changes it's done to Kirby. He's gotten more used to the world of paint.
I'm going to win.
And doodling. And that's one of the other types of reflect that can happen. There are, for most blocks, there's about 3 different animations. Yeah, that's the word. Animations.
Well, this will make you cry, but it's not my fault.
For it. Basically, for reflect, there's the one you just saw. There's they split up and go as a spear, and then 3 fly into the air and then slam down the opponent. But Milo here, unfortunately, never attacks, or well, I should say, Unfortunately, because their attacks are some of the stronger ones you could have. But, okay, well, there's punch, double kick, kick, quake, and low kick. Now, double kick and kick are the rather dangerous ones, along with quake. On the simple fact of double kick, if after a charge, can do well over 100 damage. Now facing Mugly, we have a lovely unfortunate problem here of, well, not unfortunate. We have the thing of, I don't want to clean sweep with Kirby, because we just drew Sturve. So Kirby gotta take a dive. You just gotta take a dive, Kirby. This is one of the 3 attacks Mugly has. Tornado, Stomp, and Gust. Gust is basically a smaller version of that. There's no giant blue tornado coming across the screen, obviously. It's just wind getting blown.
Well, this will make you cry, but it's not my fault.
But there are various
How'd you do that?
ways to actually predict what your opponent's doing. One of the easiest ones, as I've said before, is to assume they're going to use whatever they're considered the best
this
at.
will make you cry, but it's not my fault.
Because that's normally what happens most of the time. If the computer ends up charging, they'll
How'd you do that?
mostly hit the skill where their doodle is considered to be the best, which is whatever the magic, the attack, or the defense. Depending on whether or not you can actually use
You can't do
defense,
better than me.
or whatever they're technically weak to. Normally they don't. Hanky will unfortunately not be showing off any of his skills, really. Thanks to Faint 3. Without that, he actually would have been in some trouble, considering he had a same seal, Magic Main, Faint 2. Like, Faint 2 would have worked, we would have probably lost Sturve here. Not gonna lie. He probably would have died.
This duel doesn't prove anything.
And unfortunately, Hanky had a move that I haven't really seen too much of. And that's Tail Swat. Because we currently, don't have anything that resembles a tail on any of our people. That's what Sturve's missing. A tail, another hand, ears. I'll have to fix that. But unfortunately, we only have a limit at the moment of 6,000 lines, which is only 500 more than what we previously had. And that's not too great. But we are in design. Palette part. Design palette part is what you're actually supposed to use to put on more detail. So if you want writing on a shirt, to have an actual face, that type of stuff. You're supposed to use the design palette. And we meet the Marshal yet again.
A strange kid around here. You'll be in big trouble if you don't tell the truth.
No, I haven't seen anyone. I told you, I haven't seen anyone.
To be fair, she's not lying, because that's like apparently another day or some other point in time when we saw the other dude. Was he giving his name?
What were they thinking putting the sign here like this?
If we didn't hear his name is Mono.
Huh?
But it's supposedly supposed to be in time in between each of these fights, be a day or so, something like that.
Still have to ask you to leave.
So she's not lying, and the fact that we don't
This is the kingdom's land.
technically have a body,
He's selling it for 1 million gold.
this land is not worth 1 million gold.
If Galileo hadn't left, then none of this would be happening. Do you kids have any idea how much 1 million gold is?
Shut up!
Well, considering the current exchange rate between color gems to gold, that's about 2 million color. We're nowhere near that,
1 million gold? I can get that.
but if we really wanted to,
Think you can come up with that much?
we could have 1 million gold right now. It doesn't change
That's
anything
what I said, didn't I?
story-wise, but we could have 1 million gold if we were
Foolish
wanting to
child.
grind that much.
Very well. We'll wait until the tournament is over.
I'll get the gold. You just wait.
I really don't understand why her voice went deep right there. There's a lot I could say about the voice acting, but to be fair, this was around the time where things were, I wouldn't say hard or not really fleshed out, but it wasn't entirely common for good translations. So they were probably trying to match up with the lip sync, and that's just kind of a bit of an issue considering language differences.
What's this? He's a doodle.
He's hurt.
Surprise. He
I heard
doesn't
something.
actually exist.
A voice I've heard before. A familiar voice.
Whoever drew him as a doodle
Granny, she might be able to help him.
was really, really talented
Wait up!
on facial features, hands, and legs to make it so he didn't look like a doodle. There he is under the tree. We could talk to him real fast before we end. Next time I'll try and find whatever encyclopedia page we gained previously, and a hero joins our mess.